Hey YouTube, it's Chillipino here. Fresh out of director's class and director's class and I'm on spring break. So yeah, I have a movie review for you. But first, if you're wondering why the shot is a close up of my face, it's because I'm so beautiful. Just kidding. I want to get closer to you guys. And if you're wondering why my finger got overexposed and blurry, it's because the depth of field as the aperture is bigger, which this is a pretty big aperture. Well, f-stop 1.4. The depth of field gets shallower and shallower and shallower till a very small space is in focus, and it got overexposed because there's a LED panel on top of the camera. And yeah, so there's your little video making slash photography tip slash expertise for you. So this movie review is of The Raid 2 Berandal, aka The Raid 2, written, directed, and edited by Gareth Evans, starring Uwais as Rama again, and the guy who played Mad Dog, Yahan Ruhian. He returns as Procoso, who is a friend slash mercenary for and of the Indonesian crime syndicate. And yeah, so if you remember the Raid Redemption, Rama killed everybody there. Just kidding. Other people killed people, but he did a lot of it, and he survived. And basically, his brother gave him a box of tapes to take to this guy named Bonawar, and Bonawar accepts the tapes, but that it's not efficient evidence to take down all the corrupt officials and police and the crime syndicates. So he asked Rama to be part of his unit, and basically Rama says, sure, why not? Because I want you to protect my family. And so Rama, what he has to do is befriend Uko, who is the son of Bangan, who is the head of the Indonesian crime syndicate, and therefore he needs to go to prison. So Bonawar arrests him, and he goes to prison, and then he befriends Uko. But Uko's power hungry, and he wants his dad to step down. And then there's also this guy named Bejo, who is power hungry like Uko, but worse, because he's trying to get Uko to help him to start an all-out war between the Indonesian crime syndicate and the Japanese crime syndicate run by this man named Goto. And yeah, so there's the basic outline of the plot. It's very mafia-like, which is one of the reasons why it reminds me of a Quentin Tarantino slash Godfather slash Gareth Evans movie, because yeah, they don't really have martial arts in most of Quentin Tarantino's movies, and The Godfather was more about guns than martial arts. But this one, I forget the full name, but I know the second word of the martial art is silat. And yeah, so yeah, this movie's badass in every way. It ups the ante from The Raid Redemption in terms of cinematography, in terms of the production sets, in terms of the fight sequences, the car chases. This movie's also more character driven, and 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 what else is there? The color palette's more varied, because in The Raid Redemption it was just one singular color palette, which was like a purplish, bluish, indigo sort of color. And this movie has warm colors, it has cold colors. It all depends on the scene and what's going on in the scene. And also the fight choreography offers subtext to the fight and the characters involved in the fight. And I just noticed that my voice is very hoarse, so if you can't hear me, I'm sorry, I apologize. But yeah, so cinematography style is pretty badass. The shots were more varied because it's not in one singular building in the interior. whereas the beginning and end were just the only exterior in the Raid Redemption. In the Raid Berandal, it takes place in city streets, restaurants, nightclubs, and other places in Jakarta. And yeah, I think Gareth Evans did a hell of a job editing and directing this piece. I really love this film. The violence is over exaggerated, so it's brutal and gory. Like you see some people, their faces being hammered away. You see somebody get shot with a shotgun. You see people cut up. You see this baseball dude uh, smashing in people by hitting a baseball into their face. But overall, I think this movie deserves an A because it's more ambitious than the first one, which technically this Berandal was supposed to be the first one, but because of budgeting and stuff, Gareth Evans wasn't able to shoot this one the way he wanted to. So what we got in 2011 was the Raid Redemption. And yeah, Gareth Evans, keep doing what you do. Don't listen to the critics that don't like your writing or your or the acting in your movies. Uh, I think that they're incorrect in saying that your actors didn't act well or that your screenplay sucks because I think it's amazing. Uh, yeah, keep doing your action movies if that's what you want to do, martial art movies where the backdrop is more of another genre, but keep doing what you do. And yeah, this is Chillipino with the movie review. You just saw it, the Raid 2 Berandal, aka the Raid 2. Uh, oh, and look out for the kitchen fight scene. It was worth the $16 I paid to go see it ahead of the wide release in California at the very least. Because the movie is getting released in the majority of California in April 11th. And right now it's April 4th. And yeah, go see the Raid 2 Berandal when it comes out on April 11th or some other date. I'm not sure which states are having it released on April 11th, but I know the majority, if not all the rest of California that hasn't released it already, the theaters are releasing it April 11th. And yeah, this movie review is reaching 8 minutes. So, peace and comment below. I guess I'm going to start doing this. Comment below what you're doing spring break, or if you are already took your spring break, what did you do? And also, what's your favorite action movie? The spring break question is because I'm on spring break. And yeah, peace.